Good morning, David Bilsborough here, business owner here at Cheshire Cars in Crewe in Cheshire. We have a phenomenal YouTube channel which hopefully you'll be watching this video on. We have some 1.2 million viewers on the channel over the period of 8 or 9 years now, and almost 1,700 subscribers. So those subscribers should get any updates and new content that we produce, which we do, like we are going to do now. So if you would like to subscribe, please do so. We'd be grateful for you to do that and share the channel. The business has been established for 28 years and we have an enviable reputation for good and straightforward and honest car dealing. But Neil's behind the camera, one of our colleagues who helps us in the business day to day and doing some sterling work for us, which we're grateful for, to have some really good partners. And without those partners, the business wouldn't be what it is. So Neil, thank you very much for coming in today to do the videoing. So this is something you may or may not know. I'm expecting you not to know it, but Auto Trader, a lot of dealers, 13,500 of us, subscribe as dealers to their advertising platform, and it works really, really well. But anyway, for Auto Trader to stay the #1 marketplace in the UK, they have to do a certain amount of tests and trials with products and services. And one such test that they're running currently, I wanted to share with you, just so that you're aware of it and the implications if you did actually tick the box on the filter. So on the home page on the left hand side on Auto Trader, they currently have a filter in beta stage, which is basically a word for test. So the product's in test, and it basically means that you can reserve a car through Auto Trader. Obviously that's through a select number of dealers. So this is the snag at the moment, and we are working with Auto Trader to try and ask them to remove the filter onto the individual dealer's actual vehicle for sale and from the home page. And the reason we're asking for this is that we obviously pay a subscription, a monthly fee to Auto Trader to demonstrate our cars, to showcase them. But that's not the case if you've ticked the box reserved with Auto Trader. It removes over 400,000 cars from search. Now a lot of those cars from dealers like myself, we are fully compliant with the reserve mechanism, and we've delivered cars all around the country for over 12 years, and never have we ever taken one back. So we can offer you the reserve feature, the finance online and the exchange online that Auto Trader have put into a package for these dealers that are participating in the trial. Nothing against the dealers that are participating, just that the criteria is that they have to use certain finance lenders for them to be eligible to take the trial. And because we use brokers that do use those finance providers, ultimately we can't be part of the trial at the moment. So what you have is a dealer like ourselves that offer you, the consumer, all those three things not being able to be seen. So our vehicles will not be in front of you. So all that I'm asking you to do is please do not tick that box, or if you do tick the box, untick it after you've ticked it, just to see how many more cars appear in search. So if you want any help or advice, and you can contact me directly on 01270 213 811, and I can explain and help you through the process. But basically we are awaiting further news from Auto Trader whether they will remove the tab onto the dealer's actual car. So the dealer that's participating, or those dealers that are, which there are very few, can still be participating in it, but the search filter, please remove it, Auto Trader, and put it onto the individual dealer's advertised stock. After all, we're paying our money to Auto Trader to be having our cars showcased, whereas at the moment that isn't the case after the consumer has ticked the search filter. So as a consumer, where does it leave you? Well, you're worse off, because you're not seeing cars that you would have ordinarily have seen and been able to reserve, have finance and take a part exchange. So those dealers are being excluded. I've got an itch on my nose, so my apologies. So just go careful. Just remember, that there are some fantastic dealers offering all those three services, which at the moment are outside of Auto Trader's invitation, not because they don't offer it or they're not good dealers, purely because the finance provider isn't one of the chosen finance providers from Auto Trader. So please don't lose out, don't miss out on some fantastic cars. Remember, do not tick on the tab, on the filter on the home page to reserve with Auto Trader, or if you feel you must do, it's up to you of course, then untick it to get all of the vehicles available to you and look at each individual vehicle which may suit your needs. So that's David Bilsborough, business owner here at Cheshire Cars in Crewe in Cheshire. It just leaves me to say have a fantastic day, and there'll be more from Neil and myself in the coming days and weeks.